Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm unboxing an absolute classic, something that you would have played many times before. What? What is that? You think you're too good for Scrabble, hey? You think you're too good for a classic? A modern day classic. You game snobs, actually you're right. So I'm not looking at Scrabble, I'm looking at Hop! Da 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 da! Tragedy Looper, published by Z-Man Games, originally came out in Japan in 2011 in Japanese and has been brought out by Z-Man in sort of mid-2014. Designed by Buckafire, is a very, very unique deduction game where one player plays the mastermind and the rest of the players play protagonists in stories or scripts. And what will happen is they'll go through events, and as soon as something happens, the tragedy that they're meant to prevent, time will stop, it'll rewind, and they will reset and start over. So let's take a look at what we get inside. Now the first thing you'll notice is that this game is anime style artwork. Now that is definitely not for everyone, so just bear that in mind. But if you are a fan of anime like I am, it's freaking amazing, and I don't have a problem with it at all. And if you don't like anime, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. But if some people do have a strange, an active aversion to the art style, so that may just be something that you'll have to get over. But come on guys, it comes from Japan, how cool is that? So let's take a look at what we get inside. This is one of these very tight fitting boxes that you have to kind of flirt with for ages to get it open. Oh, there we go. Let me just check everything's still in frame. Awesome. Cool. So the first thing we get is a little shrink-wrapped pack of cards. Now, these cards contain sort of stuff for the stories and stuff for the players and the mastermind and all the different actions that they can do. Actually, I'm gonna bring the camera in a little closer. Alright, so this is the shrink-wrapped pack of cards that I was telling you about, and as you can see that there's quite a few of them. There's probably about 60 cards here, I would imagine. I'm not sure off the top of my head how many there are, but 60 cards, and they look very nice, normal poker-sized cards. Cool. The next thing we have here are two books. One is our player's handbook, which is essentially your instruction manual. It's very dark, but it seems fairly well illustrated, and it's enough to do the trick. It's actually a very nice paper stock. On the back here we've got our turn summary, and it's very nice glossy kind of sort of magazine-ish kind of stock, magazine cover, which is very nice. And then I'm not going to open this because it is chock-a-block full of spoilers, but this is what is known as the Mastermind's Handbook. Now this is kind of like the Overlord's book in Descent. It's got all the setup for the different stories and all the objectives and outcomes and that sort of thing. So this is chock-a-block full of spoilers, but if I quickly go through, yeah, you can see. Nice, same sort of quality as the other book. Right, here we go. Here we have a very small little sort of turn track thing where we can see what day we're on and what loop we are on. So this is just a bifold board that sits alongside the main board. Up next we have, oh, this is cool. So these are like player sheets that you can use to help you, for the players to help them. It's kind of like a player aid, but it also helps to solve which tragedy you're trying to stop from happening, because you can sort of eliminate things. What I'm probably going to do is laminate some of these and then just use a dry erase marker. The next thing we have are the, come on, the 4 location boards. So we have the shrine. And these are very dark and quite sparse because there's going to be cards that are going to be played on here. The school, the city, and the hospital. All right, there we go. And finally, we have 2 sheets of very nice quality glossy punch. It kind of reminds me of the punch board that you'd get inside like a Last Night on Earth, Flying Frog style. It's a nice glossy punch with some tokens and markers and that sort of thing. And that is what you get inside Tragedy Looper. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, do all of that good stuff, and I will love you forever.